Fallout 3 Remaster isn't just a rumor anymore. New leaks point to a specific release window of April 2026, and the source is an insider who has a proven track record of being right about Bethesda's plans. This isn't just a simple graphics upgrade. We're talking about a release strategy that connects directly to the Amazon TV series and Bethesda's entire roadmap leading up to the Elder Scrolls 6. And today, we're going to break down exactly what this means for the future of the entire Fallout franchise. For years, a Fallout 3 remaster has been the white whale for the community. The conversation truly ignited back in 2023 during Microsoft's high-profile court case with the FTC. Leaked internal documents, which were never supposed to see the light of day, laid out a release roadmap for Bethesda. On that list, alongside projects we've since seen like Starfield and the Oblivion remaster, was a line item that confirmed it all: Fallout 3 Remaster. This wasn't fan speculation. This was concrete evidence that the project was real and part of Bethesda's internal strategy. Of course, that document was old, and timelines have shifted dramatically. The original 2024 target came and went, leaving many to wonder if the project had been quietly shelved as Bethesda focused on Starfield updates and the monumental task of developing the Elder Scrolls 6. But now, the silence has been broken. So, what is the new information that has suddenly brought this remaster back into the spotlight? It comes down to two key insider reports that paint a much clearer picture. First, we have a comment from early 2025 by trusted insider Nate the Hate. He confirmed the remaster was still on the table, but poured cold water on an imminent release, stating, "It'll be a while before we see it." He specifically noted that even the colossal success of the Fallout TV show wouldn't be enough to rush development. This aligns with the delays we expected. Bethesda is juggling multiple massive projects, and a remaster, even for a beloved classic, had to find its place in the queue. But second, and this is the big one, industry insider and YouTuber Detective Seeds dropped a bombshell in August 2025. In a post on X, he stated he would not be shocked at all if the Fallout 3 remaster launched around April 2026. This isn't just a random guess. Detective Seeds has a solid track record, having previously leaked correct details about the Oblivion remaster. His prediction is based on a clear pattern from Bethesda, announcing and releasing a remaster right after a major Elder Scrolls Online event. The Oblivion remaster followed this exact playbook in 2025, making an April 2026 release for Fallout 3 not just possible, but strategically logical. So what does all of this actually mean? Let's connect the dots, because this is about more than just one game. This is about Microsoft and Bethesda's entire publishing strategy for the next 5 years. Let's start by connecting the leaks. The original FTC document proves the intent. Nate the Hate's comment explains the delay out of its original 2024 window, and Detective Seeds' prediction provides the new, plausible timeline. This isn't a collection of random rumors. It's a logical progression of a real project moving through the development pipeline. The playbook is simple but effective. Use remasters as nostalgia bridges to keep a franchise relevant and profitable between massive, decade-long mainline releases. We saw it with Oblivion filling the gap after Starfield, and a Fallout 3 remaster is the perfect title to drop while Elder Scrolls 6 is in the oven and Fallout 5 is still just a concept on paper. Now, what does this mean for the player? Based on the Oblivion remaster, which was handled by the studio Virtuos, we can make some highly educated guesses. This won't be a ground-up remake. It will likely be a significant enhancement of the existing engine. We can expect 4K resolution and 60 FPS performance modes on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. We'll see vastly improved lighting, higher resolution textures, and maybe even limited ray tracing for reflections and shadows. The community wishlist is long, but the most crucial improvements will be to the gameplay itself. The clunky aiming and gunplay of the original is its most dated feature. A modern remaster has to address this, likely integrating mechanics closer to those found in Fallout 4 to create a smoother, more responsive combat experience. Quality of life updates, like a modernized UI and accessibility options, are practically a given. The goal isn't to replace Fallout 3, but to make the definitive, modern version of it. But the most fascinating implication here is how this remaster fits into the wider Fallout universe, specifically with the Amazon TV series. While Season 2 is heading to New Vegas, which has sparked calls for a New Vegas remaster instead, releasing Fallout 3 makes perfect strategic sense. The show has brought millions of new fans into the Fallout universe. For many, their only gaming experience is Fallout 4 or 76. A Fallout 3 remaster is the perfect entry point into the classic Bethesda era of the franchise, introducing a whole new generation to the Capital Wasteland. It capitalizes on the show's hype by offering a polished, accessible, and canonical experience. Furthermore, journalist Jordan Midler has hinted Bethesda has multiple Fallout projects in development. It's not an either-or scenario with New Vegas. It's highly likely both are planned, and Fallout 3 is simply next in line. This positions the Fallout 3 remaster as a vital piece of the puzzle. It keeps the Fallout brand hot, it onboards new fans from the TV show, it generates revenue to fund bigger projects, and it satisfies the craving for content from established fans while they wait for the next true sequel.
So the evidence is mounting, and the strategy is clear. A Fallout 3 remaster feels less like a question of if, and more a question of when, with April 2026 looking like a very strong possibility. But this brings up a massive strategic question for Bethesda. Now that we know Season 2 of the show is heading west to New Vegas, do you think they should stick to the plan and release the Fallout 3 remaster first? Or would it be a smarter move to pivot and prioritize a New Vegas remaster to launch alongside the show for maximum synergy? Let me know your take in the comments. If you appreciate this kind of deep dive analysis into your favorite games, subscribe for more. We'll be tracking this story and everything else from the Wasteland. Until next time.